Is right. The WNBA season tips off tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And I've been looking forward to this. This is one of the most anticipated seasons ever. Caitlin Clark comes in, takes basketball world by storm. You got Angel Reese. You got Camilla Cardozo, by the way, who's out for about a month and a half to 2 months with a shoulder injury. But I'll get to that in a minute. All these stars, you got the Aces coming back as a whole, all of it. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Now, the known commodities, okay? The known commodities are the three teams that you see on here. Beginning with the back-to-back WNBA champion, the Las Vegas Aces. They did lose Candace Parker to retirement. It is what it is. But doesn't change anything. Angel Reese is still there. Not Angel Reese, but Asia Wilson is still there. Sorry. Uh, Kelsey Plum, still there. Chelsea Gray, still there. Jackie Young got a contract extension along with Chelsea Gray. Both of those got contract extensions. They still got the core that won the first title before Candace Parker got there to help them get to the second one. So they still got that. They trying to go for a three-peat. And damn it, they probably can do it too. Becky Hammond's still the head coach and they still doing things. And we did all this talk about the WNBA job. We know what Katie Clark's gonna be at in the NFL. Where Cameron Britt's gonna go at? Where is Wakita Jackson gonna go at? What about Angel Reese? What about Camilla Cardoso? And yet and all, through all of that, the damn champion's the one that won the draft, in my opinion. In my opinion, if you heard me do the WNBA draft recap, you heard me say that the champs ain't playing for it because look at this draft. Daija Frey from Syracuse, one of the top leading scorers in college basketball. She going to the Aces. Kate Martin, one of the most underrated players on Iowa's team. She's going there. Elizabeth Kitley, who's coming off a torn ACL, who's going to probably miss the whole entire season. And when she comes back, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with because she got to sit under Becky Hammond, Asia Wilson, and learn for a whole year. And then you got Angel Jackson from Jackson State University. The champs, back-to-back champions, and they just like, yeah, y'all can have Caitlin Clark. Y'all can have Angel Reese. Y'all can have Cameron Brink, Wakita Jackson. Y'all can have Camilla Carter. Y'all can have all of them. This is what we're going to do. Pluck one of the top scorers ever in women's basketball, and Mrs. Frey. Oh, pluck one of the most underrated defenders and hustle players in the game in Kate Martin. Oh, a stud inside girl who can play the inside perfectly and will be a nice 1-2 punch with Asia Wilson when she comes back healthy, and Elizabeth Kentley. Dude, it's not fair. The champs ain't playing fair. I said it when I recapped the draft, and I'm saying it again here. They ain't playing fair. While Cole Johnson was sitting here laughing at me, enjoying it, and having a ball. But yeah, no commodity, the champs, and they just retooled, and they still try to dominate. That's one. That's a team that won the chip. The team that they beat to win that second chip, my New York Liberty. Hey, we back. We back. Courtney Vandersloot still there. Jakara Jones signed a 1-year deal. Breanna Stewart signed a 1-year deal. Blanche Blaney is back, and Sabrina Nesco, she is the face of the franchise. So we coming back. But damn it, that goddamn Vegas making it hard. But we coming back. We're gonna be more deadly. We're gonna be more dangerous because we got a year on our belt. And Breanna Stewart, she's not known for losing a lot. So guess what? She's gonna make sure she's gonna give that group even more of a better chance to go out and win the one thing that New York Liberty has never freaking won. And if I had Wise on here, I need to ask him when the last time any team from New York has won a championship because I forgot. I want to say Yankees was it 08, 06, somewhere in the early 2000s. The Yankees won the title. I can't remember the last. I think that was the last. Nope, the Giants took out the Patriots. Okay. Outside of that, it hasn't been a lot of championships won in New York. And the Liberties I think the only team that hasn't won a championship in New York professionally. So I'm looking for my Liberty to come back stronger, bigger, and faster. Can we get over that Las Vegas Aces hump? and beat them for a title. In order for us to do that, however, there's one team I can't leave out, and it'll be disrespectful and untrue of me to be a basketball analyst and know the game of basketball the way that I do if I don't bring this team in. And that's the Connecticut Sun. Brianna Jones is coming off her torn Achilles. DeWanna Bomber, she's still there. Alicia Thomas is still there. I would not look past Connecticut Suns one bit. You might not have heard a lot about what's going on with the Connecticut Suns because they ain't do much. They don't need to do much. Them three, and obviously, Alicia, DeWanna Bonner is not in the picture, but Alicia Thomas, 25, Brianna Jones, number 42, and DeWanna Bonner, who's number 24. Oh, Lord, them three by their damn self can beat anybody. So I would not look over the Connecticut Sun. If you do, you asking for trouble. Just telling you, I would not look past them. Those three are the known commodities, okay? That's why I do what I do. Now, we got the new teams on the block and rookie stars, which I skipped that stuff, but let me show you two. New teams and the rookies on the block. Here you go. First up that you already saw is the Chicago Sky. Now, I just said earlier, they want to have Carmela Cardozo for the first month and a half to 2 months with a shoulder injury, if I remember correctly. But when she does come back, we talking the Twin Towers in Chicago with her and Angel Reese, okay? Now, they do have Diamond this year, which is a great pickup, by the way. Great pickup for them. But it's going to be a young team under Coach Therese Witherspoon. I want to see how they work it out. I want to see what they do. I want to see how they look. Preseason, they looked good, but it's preseason, though. By the way, in one of the preseason games, Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky bust my New York Nibblies' ass in Chicago, by the way. That's after Angel Reese took her ass to Chicago to go to a galley and then came back into bust New York's ass. So she went to New York to slay, and then she came back and slayed the New York Liberty. That's just but that's preseason. But hey, that's Angel Reese. Angel Reese is a bad girl. I mean, Carmela Cardozo come back. I really want to see what that 1-2 punch look like. But hey, new team on the rise. Want to see what they look like. All right. From Chicago, let's head to LA because talking about some shine coming back to LA. Cameron Brink, I believe, was number 2. And I think, 3-4 picks later? Wakita Jackson from Tennessee? Ooh, boy. Look here. Talking about building your franchise with 2 cornerstones. They don't get no better than them 2 that you see on your screen right there. Wakita Jackson and Cameron Brink don't get no better than that right there. They did lose Nneka Ogwumike. Okay, she has went to Seattle. And speaking of Seattle, not only did they get her, they also brought in Skylar Diggins-Smith too. So Seattle is trying to make a comeback as well. That's to know that is gonna be nasty. But I forgot to mention with the Chicago Skyfront, they did get rid of Kelly Cooper. She's out in Phoenix, team up with Diana Taurasi, who's going in for 1 more year, along with Brittany Griner. So the Phoenix Mercury looking to make some noise too. And we talking about champions over on Phoenix side. They haven't looked like champions in some years because everything that was surrounding around Brittany Griner for obvious reasons. But let's not forget, the Phoenix Mercury are champions. They're trying to get back to that level. LA Sparks, it's a championship franchise. They're trying to get back there, but they're trying to do it the right way. They got 2 cornerstones with Kitty Jackson and Cameron Brink. What else they put around them, we shall see when the season starts, and we get to look at them. Okay? That's what I'm looking forward to. And then before I get to the last one, let me get to the last one, because this is one everybody's looking forward to. The Indiana Fever. Aaliyah Boston, last year's Rookie of the Year, obvious Rookie of the Year, going to get teaming up with who is most likely going to be this year's Rookie of the Year and the number 1 overall pick, Caitlin Clark. Let's see, Indiana did better last year than they did the year before. So this going in the uprising, and then you had the number one pick again, and then you get one of the most noticeable women in the game today, and Caitlin Clark, and everything she has done for women's basketball, not only college but now in the WNBA. But not even taking a full game, not even taking a game yet. Indiana's looking for a lot of people looking forward to Indiana to be something this year. 36 of their 40 games will be televised, some way, some form, somehow. If not all 40 of them will be probably streamed somewhere somehow because it's Caitlin Clark and people want to see Caitlin Clark. But man, do you see what's going on here? I mean, just look at it. Indiana, Aaliyah Boston, teaming with Caitlin Clark. LA, Wakita Jackson, Cameron Brink. Chicago, when Carmelo Cardoso come back, teaming with Angel Reese. We already talked about what Kinetic Sun got. We already talked about what New York Liberty is bringing back. And of course, they're defending champs. They just retooled. They ain't with building. They retooled. Okay. All right. Talk to what Seattle has done. Tina Charles is back. She's with the Atlanta Dream. Natasha Cloud left Washington and went to Phoenix to team with Kylie Cooper, Diana Taurasi, and Brittany Griner. Oh, WNBA finna be on. WNBA finna be on one. Because if you're not listening to me now and you ain't listening to anybody else, I'm telling you, the WNBA finna be on one, okay? And I did tell you it starts tomorrow. All right. 4 games tomorrow. My New York Liberty is in Washington to take on the Mystics. That is 7 p.m. 30 minutes after that is the debut of Caitlin Clark's WNBA season. And she is in Connecticut to take on the Sun. So big test out the gate for Caitlin Clark. You're going against a team that a lot of people do not need to overlook. Do not. Everybody's focused on New York, rightfully so. Las Vegas, rightfully so. Do not count out that Connecticut Sun. Do not count them out. Please don't. And then, speaking of the champs, the Vegas Aces, they are hosting the Phoenix Mercury. It's a good test now that Brittany Griner got a year under her belt after what she has been through. And now you got a new squad with Natasha Cloud there, Kylie Cooper there. You still got DT there going against the back-to-back defending champions out in Vegas. That's going to be juicy to watch 10 p.m. on ESPN2. Matter of fact, Indiana, Connecticut is the beginning of the doubleheader on ESPN2, followed by Phoenix and Las Vegas. And then to close it out around the same time at 10 p.m., the Minnesota Lynx. They are in Seattle to take on the new look Seattle Storm. That's going to be fun. That's tomorrow. Let's go to Wednesday and Thursday. The Atlanta Dream are in LA. So my man Coop McCain, his team is in LA to take on the Sparks, the new look Sparks. I'm looking forward to that. That's a matchup that if we can find a way to watch that game because that is 2 young teams with the Dream being a little more experienced now with the type of roster that they got against, that team in LA. I can't wait to see what Keita Jackson take that for. With Keita Jackson versus Ryan Howard. Boy. Tina Charles finna go out here and try to school Cameron Brink, the rookie. Oh man, that's gonna be lovely. That's gonna be lovely to watch. And speaking lovely to watch, Angel Reese makes her WNBA debut on Wednesday as she takes the Chicago Sky down to Dallas to take on Miss Agumawale, Arika Agumawale in the Dallas Wings. That should be fun to watch. Okay, that's gonna be fun to watch. And then Thursday, the home debut for Caitlin Clark is against my New York Liberty. So after you get a taste of what Connecticut is about, and you're gonna get a taste of what Connecticut is about, because that's a team I'm trying to tell you. They are the 3 teams. It's Vegas, New York, and Connecticut. Them the 3 teams that everybody's got to chase. And if you don't believe Connecticut's the 3rd team, you let me know who is the 3rd team after Las Vegas and New York. It is Connecticut for me. But after you deal with that, you're going to get the number 2 team. And that's New York Liberty. So after you get pushed around and get a taste of what the WNBA is about, then you go against a team who was just in the WNBA finals just months ago. So have fun, Caitlin Clark. I want to see what you do because you can shoot it, you can dish it, you is the Steph Curry of women's game, and that is a fact. So I can't wait to see it on this level. But hey, that's what I'm looking forward to. The WNBA season is here, just over 24 hours away. You get to see Caitlin Clark take the floor, Angel Reese take the floor, and then not forget the champion trying to make it a three-peat. The New York Liberty trying to capture that elusive WNBA title. So it's a lot to look forward to in the WNBA, and I can't wait.